Episode 7 of Ulysses, Aeolus, takes place in the Freeman newspaper offices. Newspaper-like headlines break the episode up into smaller passages. Bloom is in the back office of the Freeman, getting a copy of his Key's advertisement. He approaches a man named Hines to tactfully remind him about 3 shillings he owes Bloom. However, Hines does not catch on. He is busy speaking of Patty Dignam's funeral. They then speak of the ad, which is 2 keys crossed. Bloom then enters the office of the Evening Telegraph, where Professor McHugh and Simon Dedalus, Stephen's father, are listening to Ned Lambert, who mocks Dan Dawson's overwrought patriotic speech. J.J. O'Malloy then enters the office, knocking Bloom in the elbow along the way. They all continue to listen to the speech, and then Crawford enters, greeting McHugh with mock disgust. Dedalus and Lambert leave for a drink. Bloom uses Crawford's telephone to call Keyes, and Lenehan enters with the sports edition and proclaims that Septra will win today's horse race. Bloom leaves, and McHugh notices from the window that the newsboys are following Bloom, mimicking his jerky walk. Lenehan imitates it too. O'Madden Burke enters with Stephen Dedalus behind him. Stephen hands Deasy's letter to Crawford, who skims it and then agrees to publish it. He then asks Stephen to write something sharp for the paper, and Stephen suggests they adjourn to a pub, to which Lenehan leads the way. While Stephen tells his story, Crawford finally emerges outside, and Bloom, on his way in, attempts to accost him on the front steps. Bloom wants approval for 2 months' renewal of the Keys instead of 3. Bloom is turned down, and Stephen continues with his story as the day goes on for the rest of the city.